everybody, and welcome back to the doomed Redtail run. Almost said Kestrel. Kestrel will be in great shape right now. Run in FTL, Advanced Edition. Things, you know, not going wonderfully so far. Could be better, at the very least. Let's put it that way. Send this Mantis in here. 2 Mantis against 2 human. We might have to do a little bit of, you know, health control here. Can't really use mind control, unfortunately. Thank God that missile missed. I really need some lucky breaks right now, basically. 2 shots on the shields, and I almost feel like I should go for shields again, just so the basic lasers can maybe sneak through. It seems like it opened up a breach. You guys are good? You guys are good. Okay, now we can actually see. Okay, you NG man this for a second. Oh man, he almost took a missile right in the fucking face. Let's see if we can hit weapons quickly. Oh, you fucker. Let's take control of the person repairing the shield so that the pilot has to leave and fight them, and then there's that whole breach thing going on there. It's a nice place to be. I should have definitely taken care of that. Okay, let's try this. Oh, open up a breach in the weapons room. You know, it hurts, but we're in a much better place now. Where you go? You're gonna try to fix this up? Oh, best of luck to you, my friend, but I don't like your chances. You're gonna go to the med bay. Let's knock the med bay out of commission, too. You know, we very nearly killed them without killing the hull. We did it. Wait a minute. We did it! That was very surprising to me. We're in a terrible position. Store. Oh, distress beacon. Not a store, as much as I would love it to be. We're gonna lose, and we might lose in, like, mere moments. I want you to know that if I lose and this video goes up as part 2, it's not because I'm a greedy scum. I could... Wait, where... Now I've got this all in a kerfuffle here. Charlie, you seem to be a Shields personnel. You're in here, and I think you're in here. You know, by way of using, like, mid-roll ads on YouTube, if I wanted to run, like, 6 ads in one FTL video, I absolutely could. It's just because of the way that I record these that I end up having to actually upload, like, a 9-minute-long part 2, if that ends up being the case. Don't interfere. Yeah, don't interfere in this case, I would say. That seems to be a really smart decision. This is the craziest asteroid field I've seen in my entire life. Do you see how fast these asteroids are coming in? If 2 of those actually hit me, I could be in some serious trouble. We have to jump to this nebula to have the best chance of getting to a store later. Oh, calm the F on, you freaking dingles. They have no cloaking. They have a bomb, couple lasers. Truth be told, this is actually a relatively okay ship to be dealing with. Depower, mind control, actually. We just gotta wait a second. And with all this shit coming in, here it is. There we go. That breach is meaningless, but at least we took out one of their weapons. That bomb can obviously still sneak through. It's just an ion bomb, though. So if it's just an ion bomb, then I'm actually going to focus everything we've got on shields instead. There we go. Okay. Actually able to sneak through and do some damage to things that are not, you know, entirely... Oh, come on. That we're not entirely 100% focused on. So I'm thinking here, what if we do 2 shots on shields and then 3 shots on weapons quickly? There we go. The ion bomb's still working. It scares me a little bit. It's okay, though. See if we can hit the weapons. Oh, my gentle Jesus. Are you kidding me? Maybe you hit piloting instead. There we go. Get him in a tricky spot here. Now, we live! And we live to fight another day. We get 49 scrap. There's a store. Maybe we're gonna make it to the next sector. Small victories, still victories at this point. And the weapons are still so bad. I'm just thinking. So obviously, yes, I would love to buy cloaking, but that's not realistic, is it? We need to heal a lot. I almost feel like I should pick up the fire beam, but I actually don't see it doing very much damage. We have to get through the shields anyway. Like, would hull laser plus fire beam be better than what we already have? I don't know. At least if we get through shields, this will allow us to, like, you know, actually do more damage. I think let's buy it. And what we'll do is we'll get the shields down, and then we'll switch to fire beam from the 2 basic lasers, I guess. I really don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if maybe I'm just making a terrible decision. But I'm in kind of a desperation zone here. Next thing we'll get beyond weapon power, before weapon power, I should say, is just more shield bars. We have borders. The borders are in the med bay, which will power up. And they're in the mind control room, which will close off and then deoxygenate. Okay, so 2 mantises. Get into that med bay. How many we got there? 3. Should still be okay. We could send the Rockman over there as well, but I'd rather just not. We're barely taking any damage at all here. Good. This is good so far. Start working them over. Oxygen's definitely causing this border a little bit of trouble, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get done with this and basically nobody's even going to be hurt. There's no intruders? There's no intruders. Wow, that was super easy, actually. Alright, is this correct? I believe this is not correct. You're Beth. Beth should be over here. Charlie should be over here. Okay, so we got nothing from that. But, you know, lose nothing, get nothing. That's an okay trade that we can be sustainable with for a little while here. I really expected to die as soon as this video started, pretty much. So to be in the position that I'm in, where I'm actually in the green on health, that could change pretty quickly, but I at least feel better about it. This is one hell of a ship we're going up against here. They have no boarding, though. That's nice. So how do we make this work? Definitely take control of Piloto here. And the stunner is annoying, and our shields are now way lower, but they don't really have much in the way of lasers. It's really just the missile that obviously bothers me. Ah, we needed a miracle there, and we kind of got one. It's going to be very slow to repair that breach. And the pilot being mind-controlled is wonderful. Okay, that opened up a breach on a room where it's basically meaningless to have a breach, so that feels good. You know what we go on now? Weapons, man. Keep it coming. Oh, and the 2 breaches... Oh, you can't even go. That's so sad that you can't even go in there because of the whole no oxygen thing. Oh, I'm going to be able to kill them, actually. So I'm thinking, now we hit shields super hard. Why? Kills the NG, opens up a breach, maybe gives us a good chance at, you know, launching like a little bit of a fire beam. Fire beam's going to be pretty nasty when you have no medbay, huh? Get that pilot fucked up. Maybe get them to kill each other. That's what I'm into. I'm a sick son of a bitch. What can I say? Keep walking through that room over and over, please. Yeah, help yourself. I guess we'll try this now. Alright, you're dead. And then we'll just start. I want to start as many fires as possible. So, like, if we can do maybe like this, that seems pretty good. Oh, that was wonderful. Starting a fire in the oxygen room. A real master stroke. So, I'm going to switch back to the basic lasers here. Starting those fires, I think, is enough to get the ball rolling here. This Mantis is in for a hard time. I have no idea how the ship is going to fucking turn out for us. We've got a real nightmare on our hands. I kind of like it, though, because it's ridiculous. And I don't know, you're going to really repair your piloting system, but your engine system's going to be completely out. You can't do anything. You can't even walk into your shield room. You're going to die. What are you I hope you're typing an email to, like, your wife on that freaking keyboard there. It's like, dear ma'am. I don't know. Clearly, you have a very intimate relationship. Like... Sorry, dearie, I'm fucked. Love your husband. The end. I don't know. We'll try like one heavy laser here. Yeah, that totally worked. We didn't really get as much scrap as I would like there. But I'm digging this ship a little bit. And watch us just die immediately here. Alright, so mind control. It actually gives us a good excuse to use mind control of our own. What do we fire on? We're going to fire everything we got on pilot. Or sorry, on weapons all at once. So they're going to be able to get one free missile shot. It missed. Thank Jesus Christ. Okay, we got a little bit of a fire in here. You know what, NG? You don't need to worry about that. Disregard that problem. We'll get that taken care of this way. I might as well give ourselves the extra dodge chance while we're moving our NG to the medbay. Didn't help out at all. But that fire is meaningless. Mind control has come through again on our engine person this time. Not a big deal. Really just have to get that missile launcher offline and then, you know, everything's gravy. Oh my fucking god. Well, we got a lucky miss there, but I think we're probably just going to jump away from this one. Just not worth the hassle, to be honest with you. Store. Should be interesting, to say the least. Now, the Burst Laser Mark III, that's what I'm talking about with respect to some weaponry here. Requires 4 power. Obviously, that's a lot. If we get rid of our hull laser, we would have 5 shots. It charges just a little bit more slowly. I know we've taken a net loss on this like crazy, but I feel like this is a way smarter idea. And we could even, you know, sell some of the little burst lasers to make this work too. Let me just look at our ship quickly. So we want like burst laser in the #1 spot here. Everything else depowered. If we just have like burst laser and fire beam, like that's pretty good. We need more weapon power to make that work. So now we just have burst laser, basic laser, which is honestly still pretty good for now. But I think what we are going to want to do is sell 1 basic laser. What is it? It sells for like fucking 10? Maybe we should just keep it for now. Sure, this is fine. We can get burst and basic laser rolling this. Yeah, I knew that. I said that mere moments ago. What's wrong with me? So this is the most hurting power we've had. Now I actually feel like we can start building something off of this. We need 75 more scrap for weapon power. Eventually, I want burst laser fire beam. That seems like it could wreak havoc. Nothing here. Examine the station. Scrap the machinery. 19 scrap. Very nice. So that was a wild and hairy kind of 5th sector there. We'll probably try to get that next bar of shields before we get the next bar of weapon power, just because we should be okay to get through 3 bars of shields fairly easily here. Free system repair drone and free scrap is very lovely. I like it. Nothing going on these beacons, which scares me because we're kind of a bad place from a fuel standpoint. We're going to hit up this store, sell some stuff, buy some fuel. Not too much, though. So, system repair drone we sell. Buy a little fuel. Yeah, we bought all the fuel. We could sell a basic laser for 10. We're never going to use the 2 basic lasers. I think. So I think it's okay to sell 1, take us that much closer to where we need to be for the next bar of shields. You're not supposed to go. I don't know. This is one where we're spread quite thin, though. Not in a good way, like, you know, like a Vegemite or something. And of course, we just have like way more ideal kind of like fuel buying purchase. We could go to the store, but instead I'm going to go to this nebula. Could be the worst decision of my life. Could be fine. No danger. 2 fuel for 4 missiles. Ignore. This sector sucks real bad so far. We've actually lost scrap, I think, while we've been here. Intervene to defend the outpost. They have 4 bars of shields, a beam, and a drone, an ion stunner. I don't think they can do damage to us. Oh, that's one hell of a drone, though. Ooh. Oh, this is, I immediately regret this decision. Now, it's okay, just be cool. That heavy ion's gonna scare the shit out of me, though. The beam is meaningless for now. The ion is where things get scary right now. So we gotta hit these weapons while the getting's good. We hit 1 shot out of 6. I'd just like to reiterate that number for those of you who didn't hear it earlier. We hit 1 shot out of 6. 6 shots we took, 1 shot landed. Now, we got 1 more chance before we should just jump away instead. We hit a weapon. We took out their beam. That's not enough for me to feel great, but the fact that their ions keep missing, basically every time they get a heavy ion miss, we have another chance to come in here and take out that ion. If we take out the ion, it's not worth it. Hit the distress beacon. It's just, that ship was just too, the dodge chance is too fucking high. Give them the fuel. They give us 67 scrap. I love you, my completely platonic space brethren. 121 scrap means we need about 30. Send your rock crew member to prevent a riot. It's pretty close to 30, isn't it? Now we can just depower our dodge chance a little bit. 3rd bar of shields. Very nice. Now we need reactor power, weapon power. The more weapon power, the better. But we're gonna fight them here. The ship doesn't look that bad. Looks pretty bad, but we're gonna fight them. They do not have a teleporter. They have cloaking. That sucks. They have a charge laser. That scares the shit out of me. We're gonna mind control the pilot, obviously. I want to upgrade our mind control, too. We just haven't had a really great chance to make that happen. And really what we're relying on here is the AI being, like, god-awful. And, yeah, choosing to use that beam before the laser is in an optimal position. Now, this is gonna hurt. We got super lucky. Never forget that. Alright, basic laser. How did I miss so much despite their pilot being fucking mind controlled? They should have nearly nil dodge chance. But I guess they've got autopilot or something. You know, we have a 35 to 40% dodge chance depending on how things go. That's actually protected us extraordinarily well. Better than it should be. Oh, yes, okay. We took out the charge laser. That's where things can start to get good now. So they shouldn't really be able to hurt us. It is very difficult for us to hurt them, though. But once we start killing some crew members, if possible, we'll see this change. I know they have a med bay. That's going to make it actually more difficult. And there we go. Take out that charge laser again. Slowly but surely, you know, we have to fight for every piece of scrap we get on this run. And it's working. Slowly but surely. Now, they're going to cloak again in a second. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't accidentally shoot my weapons before I had a chance to, you know, stop their cloak, basically. Oh, that was very nice right there. We only took out one weapon, but that's okay. We want the whole damage, basically, at this point. And this is why we need more weapon power, because instead of having basic laser, we could have fire beam, and that would stop them from being able to do the proper repairs here. So the mind control on the NG, I don't know if that's the right play, but it did stop them from repairing, and now they're going to have to fight in here instead of repairing. Seems like maybe this will give us a chance to target another system, but no, we just caused them to kill each other. That's all right. Now they've got their Rockman repairing it, which is going to be much more slow. Much slower, if you're a rational, normal human. We're going to take our shots quickly. Good, they didn't cloak. They're going to try to get away, though. There's not much we can do to stop this, except mind control their pilot. So we'll wait for them to cloak. Then we'll mind control the pilot. We'll try to hit the piloting system, because their weapons are still in a, you know, not a great place. Alright, so that's going to delay their jump. I did see that jump was imminent. That's scary, obviously. But now we can stop that. Oh, took the piloting system into the red. Lovely. Now they have all their weapons back. We're attacking their cloak. Well, we're not, but we got somebody to do it for us. Obviously, the next attack that we come in on basically has to be perfect. Here's a dangerous moment. Very lucky dodge chance. Oh, you... Oh, we were one shot away. We were one shot away from finishing the job. I needed that scrap. I earned that scrap. So we exit. And we still don't have that weapon power that we need, but we have that, scrap some of the debris. 24 free scrap. We did get that third bar of shields. Very important. I think we're fucked for the rebel ship. We're on Sector 7. We have no missile defense. Except dodging. We got a good old hardy dodge attached to ourselves here. That's about it, though. I need to buy a little fuel. Not very much, just a little. I can't even buy drone control or cloaking if I wanted to. We have nothing to sell yet, really. So there you go. That's what we're going to do there. We obviously have a repair beacon coming up soon if we can survive this sector to begin with. Sell 12 drone parts. Yeah, looks like we're not going to be needing any of those. So there we go. Now, we can just drastically lower our dodge chance. The next things we get are reactor power, but this theoretically is what we wanted here. The basic laser was already pretty much worthless for us to begin with. They don't have a hack. Okay, they have some drones. Oh, they have the drones. Okay. My fucking favorites. So we'll have you take care of them briefly for now. Okay, then you sneak out. You sneak out. And you sneak in. Okay, here comes the missile. Why can't we see them? Oh, because we don't have anybody in the sensor room anymore. Get in there. This is important. Okay, now we can see them. So we mind control the pilot. Hit the shit out of their weapons. And now that shields are down, oh, the glorious things that a fire beam will do. It doesn't really matter what we hit, but I want to hit the important rooms here. Oh, we didn't quite get as much fire as I was hoping for. Mantis, you got to get out of there, my friend, into the med bay, so we'll lower our dodge chance that much further, and get our NG in there to fix that breach. That's fine. So it didn't quite neuter them as much as I wanted it to, but we caused them some problems, as you can see. Now you should get into the med bay. In fact, everyone should just kind of go back to where they belong. Oh my god. Now we'll try this again. We'll go apeshit on their weapons. And then hit them where it hurts on the whole fire situation. We did some fires. Fires are good. NG, fuck the doors. Get down here into the sensor room so we can mind control again next time. They've still got a lot of fiery type stuff going on down here that they can't really be fond of. Thought I heard that someone was dying there. Luckily, no. Our dodge chance fucking sucks, though. So stop these guys from repairing the weapons. The piloting system's already screwed. And then we'll fire on weapons. We got hurt a little bit there. You heard it. And we'll make sure to fire the most important areas here. This is less fire, but remember, we're not aiming for hull damage. We just want to start fires in the worst possible scenarios for them to deal with. And I think we've managed to accomplish that. Are you really gonna fuck with me again, you boarding drone piece of garbage? My least favorite of all the drones ever. Why can't you be more like... Oh, okay, Johnny 5's a bad example. We're so fucked for the flagship, but I would love to make it there at least. Okay, here we go. And again, where do you start the fires? Where it'll do the most damage. 2 fires is... It's not a whole lot of fires, but it's more than 0 fires, isn't it? Close these bad boys up. Mind control is pretty close. You guys have to get into the med bay. Rockman can deal with it. You can't. Alright. We're back. Oh, fuck your missiles forever. Thank you for missing. It is in the name, isn't it? So... And... It barely worked, but it worked. Barely is an example of something that does do the trick. Fuck your repairing. Instead, you're gonna have to repair these fires, motherfucker. And the missile's out. It's just the lasers now. Would we mind control? How about the dude trying to repair the weapons for once? Yeah, fuck the system repair drone. Shoot it right in its little metallic dick, please. Good lord, this has been a difficult fight so far. Alright, you come in. And standard. There we go. Get the whole fire situation happening here. There we go. Even the robots are not immune to fire. Although they are putting it out pretty quickly. I am not pleased. Well, at the very least, let's take a moment here. People gotta get fixed up, man. People are real sore right now. You get out for a second. Well, everybody just go back where you belong, and, I think we're screwed, like, many times over, but at least we did get a chance to, you know, experience a new way of life here. Rockman is not totally healed. That's okay. That's okay. We'll live with that. This is the trials and tribulations of the Red Tail. Oh, no. We have to go all the way up the fucking supply chain here. Oh, man. Okay. Agree to the trade. Extra reactor for missiles and drone parts. That seems like a glorious trade in my current position. Thank you very much for that. Dodge chance relatively high. Shield's doing fine again. Need to buy some fuel. Can't really sell anything to buy the fuel except this basic laser, which we probably should. But, we can buy 2 fuel, 3 fuel. That was cheaper than I expected. We have to get all the way down to the bottom, and the fastest way to do it, the only way to do it on this entire map, it's not like I made a mistake with the direction that I was going, except for not going there sooner. We have to get down to the bottom. I think it will be possible if we rush. And then we'll rush and we'll have nothing for the flagship. Beautiful. 34 free scrap. Pick up some reactor power. We are not doing very well on this run. Please just give me more scrap for taking you 1 beacon. Oh, you are a kind and benevolent race of aliens. Probably don't want to buy anything at the store. Yeah. Yeah, we don't. We don't even need to buy fuel. We made it to the end of Sector 7 by the skin of our fucking teeth. Can you believe that? Now, aid the civilian ship. Oh, that shouldn't have been too cocky, I guess. We'll take control of our NG again. Seems like a good use of level 1 mind control. Their ship is very scary. Lots of ions. One of those ions managed to hit. The second ions managed to hit. This beam is gonna fuck our lives up. Here it comes. Could be worse, theoretically. Okay, burst laser comes in on weapons. Wow, 0 hits, really? Wow, okay. Shield's like super fucking ionized right now. Can't even open the doors. Get that shit fixed up, man. Get out of here. Get the fuck. Ah, next sector. The last stand. We unlocked Type C Kestrel Cruiser. I didn't even know it was gonna be possible, but we had 2 hull power. Get these doors at least back to level 1, so you can put out this fire. That fire's gonna go out. Then we'll fix that up with our NG. In the meantime, why don't you get yourself healed up here? And we'll close and open. And this is fine. It's gonna take us a second to repair our weapons. We're fucked. I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you. We're not in a good position here at all. There's our second level of mind control though, so I'm not sweating much. System broken. Oh, that's what we need to finish the repairs on. Gotcha. Medbay was not even powered up that whole time, so we'll just hang back for a second. I hope you guys have enjoyed the run. It's not a foregone conclusion that we're going to lose, but if you enjoyed the run, now might be a good time to let you know to click the like button if you did, because I don't know if I'm going to be in a mood to tell you to do so at the end. Again, it's just if you liked the video, do it. If you didn't like the video, thanks for watching. I appreciate you torturing yourself to make my life a little easier. It helps out a lot. So hopefully we survive long enough to jump to the repair beacon. They have a bomb and a missile launcher. It's not my favorite things in the world. Mind control. We can mind control the pilot right away. You know, cause a little bit of turmoil on there before we worry about anything else. 40% dodge chance. The missile missed. There are no sweeter words than missile and bomb both missing on first try. Now, for the fire. It worked, sort of. We started 2 very, very small fires. But one of them was in the oxygen room. That's going to distract them a little bit. Okay. Things are going off now. Rockman, get in here. Help repair that. Ooh. Ooh. Mantis, you might want to just bounce out of there for a second. Let Mother Nature take care of that. And by Mother Nature, I mean apparently a complete lack of oxygen, which makes no sense. So get that open and close. Come on. There we go. That hits as well. Here comes the fire again, though. Sweetness. It hit, okay. I want to hit, like, shield and the stuff that they're repairing. So let's see if we can maybe do, like, that bad boy right there. Ooh, that's the good stuff. Fires at the disco. Fires at the disco. Fires at the Taco Bell. Come over here. Oh, missile missing. 10 missiles missing. Then we mind control the people trying to repair the weapons. And this guy's like, whoa, dude, we were just trying to put out a fire a second ago. Now you're shooting at me. Not cool. Well, too bad, my friend. That missile hit, but we're coming out ahead here for now. So, they got a whole little medbay situation. We're going to fire on shields. And this feels better. So we're going to start like a little fire in the oxygen medbay type corridor here. That's going to cause some substantial problems. Come down here, get the medbay fixed up. Seems like a very real chance of killing their entire hull before killing... Or sorry, killing them before killing their hull. So their weapons are absolutely screwed. What comes next? Hit the shields. Start the fires where the fires belong. Get the medbay, get oxygen, get shields. Oh, this is lovely now. That whole ship is just... It's like immolated, huh? Well, they might try to get away, so let's say we mind control the pilot there. Force them to get through some difficult situations here for themselves. No oxygen. Medbay is on fire. Anyone need healing? We should take that time now. Why don't you get over here? How about you, Charles? Take your time. I feel bad for these guys at this point, honestly. We'll just watch the, we'll watch the whole thing unfold here. That oxygen should get them reasonably soon, one would assume. If not, how about this whole fire thing here? Yeah, that sucks for you. 6 fuel, 85 scrap. How do we make that happen on a consistent basis? Don't die to missiles. How do we not die to missiles? Well, shit, man. I don't have all the answers, do I? That's a very nice payout, obviously. It's a repair beacon. That's kind of what it does. There's no store. So, maybe level 3 mind control is something we'll get. More dodge chance. We don't have a huge dodge chance, so it would be nice to sort that out, admittedly. Now, where are you coming from? Where'd you go? Where are you coming from? Cotton Eye Joe. We're gonna send one Mantis over here to deal with this. Ah, you know what? No, this is fine. Because we need our mind control to be, you know, the best at what it does. We're going to vent the shit out of this. You can't let our NG die. He's the greatest person on our whole squad right now. In almost all ways. Alright, NG, you're going to now come in here and help repair this. Actually, you know what? You're just going to go to the med bay. Which is not powered up right now, but that's okay. We have a lot of surplus power from our engines going down. Talk about putting a positive spin on things. Alright, we take control of the pilot. We shoot on weapons. And now we go to town. Clone bay and weapons and engines. Oh my. It worked. That is exactly as much fire as I would love to cause. Okay, now, open this bad boy up. Oh, they're gonna teleport away. Alright, that's fine. Zoltan, you can make it out. I believe in you, my friend. Ooh, how much HP? 2. That's more than 1, isn't it? Close all doors. Obviously, NG, you need to get up here and repair the piloting system ASAP. They got some issues. We've heard their piloting system too, though. Now, what do? We come in on weapons. The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Now we hit shields, oxygen, teleporter, but in the opposite direction of what I had just aimed at there. There we go. Started firing the shields. That killed somebody. They do have a clone bay. That works out in their favor. Oh, that's really bad for you. That's a weird place to send your personnel. Alright, everyone get back to where you belong. These fires are starting to ravage them a little bit. They've got no weapons, which is very good because normally they have a Vulcan. Now what do? Gotta hurt shields. Let's take over the people trying to repair that oxygen too. Gotta hurt shields. But if possible, it would be very nice to hit the clone bay as well. But I think the most important thing is starting 2 fires in the shields room, fucking up their oxygen, and making it very difficult for them to get anything repaired. Then we can hit the clone bay when shields are basically done, and they won't be able to repair it. They are doing a pretty good job of putting out these fires. I'll give them that. They're making some stuff happen here. Oh, that's the good stuff right there. And when we hit, we start more fires in the shield room, man. That's the only thing. We can only really get 2 fires started, so we'll start them in the place that's best for us, I think. And the oxygen is not good on their ship right now. They got no real good oxygen situation happening. Might be able to fix up that clone bay in time, but oh no. What's happening here? They're gonna try to surrender. I'm afraid that I fucked it up. We still got more scrap by doing it this way, but could have been better. We really have no missile defense, so I probably should have invested in dodge chance before we even came to this beacon, but they don't have... it still would have been good to have dodge chance for these, you know, nightmarish fucking lasers that they have going on, but this is fine. And I mean, I do want to kind of not use my Mantis to fight them, because I'd love him to be in the sensor room so we can use mind control, but we might be able to just take him back there when we need it, you know? Or we can mind control one of these people and kill the other one very easily, but I don't prefer to handle things that way. Or, you know, what we could do is just move our NG into the sensor room for now. Like so. Then you mind control the pilot. And I think you probably know the old song and dance by now. Wow, they have a lot of shields, so... we did manage to at least start 1 fire. We'll start it on the weapons here just because it scares me. We actually started 2 fires. That feels pretty darn good. So that mind control... Basically, what we've done at this point is guarantee that something's got to give. They have their shield room. Their weapons room is on fire. Their pilot's got mind control on him. So there's many different situations and, you know, bullshit that they have to deal with. Very quickly, we should shoot on weapons again. And we did get through. And we're going to try to start 2 fires again. Maybe we'll get lucky and hit oxygen as well. We only started 1 fire. That's okay. Their pilot's completely gone. Everybody, I'd say, can go back to where they belong now. Weapons are fixed, unfortunately. Piloting's about to be fixed, but we do get kind of a free shot here. And you know what? We're going to just time this appropriately. Our mind control's about to come off. Hit the pilot. Go on weapons again. And that should be good enough. Let's try hitting shields and oxygen this time. We only got shields, but that's okay. Again, something's always got to give in these cases for them. And the fact that we've still got their charged laser offline is really good news for us. Their shields have started to take a hit here, and they're still on fire, and we're going to have another shot coming in. That's where we want to be. And we start another 2 fires, hopefully in the oxygen room as well. No, we got 2 fires started, but not quite what I wanted. They do have to move their pilot away. Again, something's got to give. They're going to be able to sneak another one, another bit of repairing in here, but they only have 2 bars of shields now, so we can sneak some more shots in. And now we'll try just taking it across this way. Might have to give up our pipe dreams of, you know, killing the crew before we kill the hull. But let's fuck with them here. Force them to kill each other a little bit. Just for my own amusement. Now we're going to hit mind control. Or sorry, medbay. That is not mind control in the least. Start some fires in the... I timed that very poorly. But they're in a very bad place here. Fires are going to keep spreading. They've now spread to the weapons room. What do? I think we fire our Boyce laser right here on the medbay, but we wait until fire beam is basically ready to go. Oh, fire beam. Yeah, you can... well, you know, if you want to hit him where it hurts, 2 fires in the medbay would do that. Yeah, they all died. I was just looking to make sure that's exactly what happened. Alright, so we need to upgrade. Repair? No repair beacon close by. So, no store nearby either. So what have I done? I know there's diminishing returns past a certain point, but I invested a little bit too much in engine power. We now have a 45% dodge chance. We turn off our oxygen, we can turn that bad boy up to 48, but I don't... Oh, God. I don't think that's worth it. I think 45 is acceptable. Keep our oxygen powered up. Get everybody healed that needs to get healed. We're going to lose. Once we accept that, life becomes a little easier. Why? Oh, I was like, why is our evasion chance 0? Of course. 45 means that if we get lucky, maybe only one of the 3 missiles will hit us. I mean, that could happen with any probability of dodging above 0, but 45 gives us a roughly 50% chance. You know, if the dice rolls go in our favor, maybe we only get hit by 1 missile. That's about the best we could hope for. We can go for another fight here prior to the Rebel Flagship, but I think that's just too dangerous. I would just rather wait for the Rebel Flagship. So, it's been a run. Let's put it that way. Has it been a good run? I don't know. I said it's a run. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Don't ask questions you might not be happy with the answers to. They've hacked our mind control unit, which is unfortunate. Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? Fuck off. Like, I didn't realize that by hacking my mind control unit, they would actually be able to mind control one of my units. That seems like something I'd rather get away from. What are they hacking this time? Medbay. That is so much better. Okay. So, smart decision. Probably won't matter. Who do we mind control? That's a real head scratcher there. I think we might want to mind control missile person. Oh, this is where it hurts. Yep, only one of them hit us. We got very lucky. Yeah, so here's what I think. Are they going to cloak again right now? I fucking hope not. And... oh, we got through. Just start a fire. 1 fire. Yes! That guy's so fucking messed up that he doesn't even realize that he's on fire right now. That is mind control at work. We're the greatest hypnotist of all time. That time 3 missiles hit us. Of course, yes, that is a possibility of this whole shebang that we've got going on here. Okay, we need to repair that oxygen, obviously. We need fires to go out first, though. It's 50, we still have enough oxygen. Why is our shield power so low? These ions are tearing my butt apart like it's tissue paper. So what do we do now? I think maybe we hit these ion weapons where it hurts, honestly. They're going to be able to repair it, though, which is what sucks. But the ion weapons are really making everything else that they have better. And I botched that one miserably because now they're actually going to be able to repair it. And I didn't get a chance to use fire beam. So that was just me being an idiot. Okay, I forgot that we actually need you to go in here and fix this oxygen ASAP. Okay, so they're hacking our medbay. That's the other thing. We're not really going to be able to heal, so might as well just try to get this done as soon as possible. So get that mind control fixed up because it's got to be at max fucking power to stop these dickholes. Okay, so the missiles are out. That's an important moment for us. This is the second important moment. Get through. Didn't get through. That's fine. We can wait. We can afford to wait right now. A little bit. And obviously they're going to be able to cloak again in a second. Come on, dodge. 1 dodge might be enough. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the Nintendo 64 for Christmas. Beam does nothing, obviously. First phase of the Rebel Flagship is actually getting to the point where it's quite easy. If you have the right stuff. Okay, it worked. Mind control, and if there's a benevolent force in the universe, at least start one fire. Oh, there we go. Okay. So theoretically, that should mess with that ion, something fierce. There we go. Heard it. And then once it's gone forever. And we'll do that with basically all the weapons except for, oh, we got lucky. Except for the beam, because the beam is basically worthless if every other weapon that they have is down. So this has worked out quite nicely so far. Dare we go back to the well? We missed enough there that it's not going to matter. In the future, we may want to mind control the pilot, just to lower their dodge chance. Good. Okay, ions are gone forever. Ions gone forever. They are the things that break my shields. They can fuck with what we wield. Make you scream in the space. There's no place where you can be heard. Okay, that went way too far. But now you've all got, you know, either Diamonds Are Forever or Diamonds from Sierra Leone stuck in your head. And either one of those is A-okay by me. I've done my part. Okay, so we just be patient here. I imagine a cloak's coming soon. I didn't even have the chance to fire the burst laser, but I'm super glad I didn't. I think maybe what we do is the next time they come back, we mind control the pilot, lower their dodge chance. That way we hit enough to actually be able to start, hopefully, 2 fires here. And at least now we've hurt the lasers, and we're gonna we've hurt the laser room, and we're gonna force him to deal with some shit. We can't mind control him, which means he might actually be able to put out the fire, but at least we've hurt him enough that we only have to do this one more time, you know? And I'm gonna try it again, like right now. You can do it. Ah, the cloak saved your life. But the fire spread, so that laser man is now dead. I said he's dead. He's okay. Lasers are out. What comes next? Next, we're probably gonna go for, I mean, now we're just gonna start as many fires across the ship as we possibly can in as many meaningful rooms as we possibly can. So let's just try a quick one here, even though mind control will be back soon. I want to get in a round before cloaking, if possible. Nope, didn't work out at all. That's fine. So we'll wait for everything absolutely to be ready. And I thought maybe, you know, there's no reason to raise our evasion chance. Disregard what I was about to say. So, we wait. And we wait, and we wait. And now we mind control the pilot to mess with him. Lowers their dodge chance. Hit the shields, maybe we can get one lucky shot in. And now, oh, pilot fires, shield fires. Hacking doesn't really bother me, but we'll see if we can sneak one in there. There, starting a fire where the mind-controlled people are fighting is really something that was high on my to-do list there. So I like that a lot. That fire's gonna fuck with their piloting system permanently, so maybe for a couple tries here we won't actually have to mind control their pilot. Oh, yeah, we forced them to kill one of their own at the very least. And now we do exactly the same thing because the piloting system is still pretty bunged up here. We're at least gonna be able to sneak something in, and you know what? This time we'll start some fires in the piloting room because they're already there and hurt, I guess. Yeah, I knew we were only going to be able to start one, but at least that'll hurt them for a little while. Maybe give us enough time to bring our mind control off cooldown, and now they're going to be able to fix it. That's fine. We'll do the same thing. We managed to sneak in a little bit of hull damage there. And that's pretty much how this fight's going to go. Little bit of hull damage, times 1,000. I don't even know. They're all going to the medbay now? Okay, well that actually gave me a chance to mind control the pilot again. And then we're going to shoot, and we're going to shoot on the shields to, you know, possibly sneak in a little bit of extra damage. And then we're going to start as many fires as we can. So I think, you know, 2 in the shield room and maybe 1 in the medbay if we get super lucky. Nah, it would have to be super lucky. There we go. So we've actually taken it to the point where they only have 3 bars of shields. They'll probably be able to cloak pretty soon, though. They don't have a cloning bay, so they're losing people. Every time they have to kill someone on mind control, they're losing somebody. That's not great, though, because I don't want their AI to take over. Because it's real freaking annoying. We're not going to get another round before our mind control ends. God damn it. Ah, we snuck one in. Okay, now 1 on piloting, 2 on shields. One on shields. That's okay, though. You know, you've seen this song and dance many times before. We're taking them out one hull damage at a time. At the very least, they can't hurt us, so this is just kind of becoming tedious at this point, but I apologize, I guess. There's not a whole lot I can do to speed this bad boy up, I think. Hopefully they drop a weapon behind. Wouldn't mind getting some of those ions for myself. Alright, mind control the pilot. Go for shields again. Oh my god, we're going to be able to start one fire. Yeah, I was going to say one fire if we get lucky, and that ended up being more true than I would have liked. So I don't even know if we did one hull damage that time. This is almost getting to the point where I'm just like, this is fucking ridiculous. Would it be better to have a basic laser up? Yeah, I mean, one extra hull damage per round would be nice. Basically, we're one system away from being able to take them out super easily. Hacking. Drone control probably wasn't it, but hacking would be it. Let's see. We'll be able to start something here. I don't know where we want to start something. Maybe on the med base so they can't heal? But they're going to be able to, you know, put out that fire while healing. Yeah, that was very quick. So how's your day going, everybody? Thankfully, I've still got some water here. Mine's going pretty well. Just a little bit of a tedious flagship fight here. That's good. We were waiting for the mind control to be off cooldown anyway. So what's the seam that we need here? It's a good question. You know what? Honestly, what might be the best thing for us is hurting the beam. I know that seems ridiculous, given what we've done to their ship so far. But in doing this, we can at least do one more hull damage, kind of reliably, and slow them down. It's very silly, but it's also working. Maybe? They're gonna get it fixed, but if they fix it, we can still continually do one hull damage over and over and over, and they can't really stop us, so don't cloak. I'm mad at myself for firing there. Should not have done that. So, I predict... The greatest part about this is that we're going to beat the flagship, and then seconds later, when I go fight Rebel Flagship 2, I'm just going to explode into like a trillion pieces. So, it's a weird one. It's a weird run. What do we do here? I don't know. Maybe we just take control of the man in the beam room? Like this, and then he breaks it himself? And I wasn't going to fire there because I knew that the cloak was coming soon enough, but will he actually be able to destroy the... maybe? He'll be able to hurt it, and if he hurts it, that's one hull damage, so more power to me, I guess. Alright, well, we can start some more fires. Where would I want to start a fire? 2 in the oxygen room would be nice. 1 in the oxygen room is what it is, but it's going to be able to put out... It's going to be able to be put out too easily. We really need to do 2, so I need to improve my timing, but it's tough to do that. We can wait around a little bit longer. Oh, he's starting to fix it up again. I apologize for the fact that this is taking forever, but also, I mean, I guess I did choose what weapons I would have over the course of this run, but... well, at least our units are getting, like, a little bit more powerful, right? We're farming levels or something. I don't know. We really need to start the fire beam ASAP. That one's not even going to work for us at all. And the problem with, like, just starting or just doing mind control is that this guy's never going to actually, like, take out the system because he's just going to keep repairing it. But maybe that allows me to, like, farm the health down, if you know what I mean. Because if this goes red, which it should, any second now. Maybe he repaired it just a little bit too much. Oh, there we go. So that took off 1 hull integrity. Wonderful. Come on. Okay, fires. Where do fires start? 2 in the oxygen room, man. You can do it. I hate everything about the way that this game chooses to be right now. It's gonna be like an hour-long Rebel Flagship 1 fight. This does not give me any hope for taking out the Flagship 2. I know we need to hurt cloaking. If cloaking was in its own separate room, I would love to put it on fire, and then that's the end. Unfortunately, because that's not the way that this works, they just repair it, so I don't know what to go for first. I still kind of like the idea of hitting up this, like, beam unit, because at least we can continually do 1 extra hull damage. It's really the only reliable way that I can see to make this work. Of course, if we could, you know, get 1 bar of shields taken out reliably, that would be important as well. We can't, though. Even, like, if we just start pulling that thread on the shields, we could do it, but thank God we didn't shoot there. We don't need too much. We just need the shields to go down 1 bar, then we hit more often. Please break. Yes, there's 1 more hull damage. Okay. So let's try this. Nope, didn't even get through enough shots there. That's why mind controlling the pilot's important, I guess. At this point, why don't I just let the ship die, right? Like, just take our shields down and eat it. Because, you know, there's a subset of people out there watching this that are probably like, this is fucking awesome, and I'm glad you enjoy it. That being said, it's also exceptionally tedious. Oh my god. They could go drop a deuce and this fight would still be going on. I could just set my weapons to auto-fire. If I came back in 100 years, I would have just 100 hours more played. I'm not gonna mind control anybody. I realize that we could very slowly kill the ship by just getting Frederick fucked up. But we gotta find a faster way to do this, man. Mind control the pilot. Hit those shields. Start 2 fires. Like this. No, even deeper, because we need those fires in the shield room. There we go. So that takes 1 bar of shields instantly away. The problem is they have so many crew members that they can totally just get it taken care of before I even get to the next round. Oh, the fire spread a little bit. We might... No, we're not going to get lucky at all. But mind control might last long enough for me to sneak another round in there and do exactly the same thing over again. Here we go. Moment of truth. I hate everything. I hate everything. Oh, we hit 1. And we're maybe going to be able to start 1 fire. Oh, fucking Christ. Jeez Louise. We have taken their hull down a little bit. That's about all we've done. Starting to wish that I had kept the hull laser instead of the fire beam. You know what actually might be the right way to handle this is... we'll do 1 more fire beam, but then we'll switch off the fire beam for the basic laser, and at least we can speed that up. Because this is just getting ridiculous. And I'm sure that many people out there are agreeing with me that it is just insane right now what's happening. We didn't even manage to do 1 damage to the shields that time. So yeah, you know what? Fire beam, you did your part. Much appreciated. Now instead, we'll just take 6 shots instead of our usual 5. And... that's not amazing, but it will allow us to do 1 extra hull damage each time, and that's good enough for me. And we can fire on crew members, maybe get them killed. I don't know. Is that even that important? Maybe, maybe not. Let's try it out. Yeah, we didn't even hit them at all there. Oh, Jesus. I cannot apologize deeply enough. I'm going to build this video in all caps, the longest Rebel flagship fight ever. Let's try this bad boy again. You know what? No. Let's wait. I had a feeling Cloak was coming. Smart wait. Now we'll have mind control and 6 lasers all at the same time. Where are the 6 lasers gonna go? Shields? Maybe that's wrong. Maybe they should go on piloting instead. I don't think it really matters too much in the whole scheme of things. Now we take out 1 bar of shields and we don't even start a fire. But the upshot is that we... do 1 extra hull damage, whereas the fire only does the hull damage when it actually sneaks through. Come on, don't cloak. Oh, my Lanta. We finally managed to get a couple of shots through, and conceivably, before I die of old age, we might actually be able to finish this flagship fight. I know a lot of people have probably loaded up this video, and they're like, oh, like an hour-and-a-half long part 2. This bodes well. Bodes well for boredom. I think we're gonna wait. I think we're not gonna shoot. Take your time, you know? Medbay up, do what you gotta do, people. We're gonna just wait for our mind control to be back where it needs to be. Let them cloak. It's not like they can hurt us anyway. And we're basically just fighting long enough to be able to die with honor on the flagship part 2. My FTL skills and the fact that I believe that anything could happen will not let me, and my lack of FTF skills, I should say, just have me in this position where I believe that maybe something will happen for us, right? Maybe we'll be able to make it work. Obviously, that's ridiculous to even entertain the thought of, but please tell me we can sneak in 1 more round before they cloak. You can do it. Oh, I shot the 1 shot I shouldn't have shot. Hey, we at least got 1 hull damage in. So that's not going to help us too much, but it is what it is. We only need to do 3 more hull damage, and then we get like 20 scrap. 20 whole fucking scrap. You guys done your taxes yet? You should get that done if you haven't done it already. It's an important part of adult life, unfortunately. Okay. Sound the fucking alarms. We're only 1 hull damage away from actually beating the phase 1 of the Rebel flagship. We've been here for at least half of the video so far, it feels like. And phase 2 is just gonna wreck us. Like, the first drone is just gonna tear us apart. The first power surge, I should say. But also maybe, like, their weapons and drones combined. I can't believe we did it. I can totally believe we did it. Mathematically, it was basically inevitable, wasn't it? It was just insanely fucking tedious. Oh my god, I can't believe it's done. So what's better, the burst laser or the fire beam? I mean, fire beam is better to start with, I think, but burst laser afterwards. But let's face it, we're done. We're gonna die. It's been fun. This is my best Kestrel run ever. It's up there. Sadly, it wasn't really that special, but here we are. So let's have some fun. We might as well chase him down, let's be honest. There's no reason to wait around any longer than necessary. There's no repair beacons in my vicinity. No cloaking. And they don't have a crew member in that missile room, which is actually terrible because if they had a crew member, I could actually, you know, take them over and force them to kill the thing. But instead, oh my, I forgot about this part. Instead, we can't, which means we're gonna have to take out the missiles with a fire, which is fine. It's just gonna take a little bit longer. So we're taking care of this, anti-personnel drone. In the meantime, oh, the burst laser is gonna get shot down a little bit. Let's see if we can sneak these shots in here. I want to fuck up the pilot as well. I know a power surge is coming. There's nothing we can do about it. We got to start a fire in the missile room. Good. Okay, wow, we're in a really bad place here. Mantis, get in there. Or, sorry, Engie, get in there and fix that breach. Power surge is coming. Oh, we lived. We lived through the power surge. Where were you when the power surge of 2014 hit? And we've started that fire in their missile room, so that should be gone forever. Oh, you're gonna come back and do me dirty like this in the sensor room? I don't think so, mister. Now, the missiles are still firing, which is kind of blowing my mind here, but that's okay. Now, we are gonna fire as well. And then we fuck up their laser room. Eat shit and then shit that you ate back out and eat that again. It's a sustainable meal. Don't make fun of it. Okay, you need to get in here. We're done. It was fun while it lasted. I knew we were gonna get screwed. We actually did better against phase 2 than I thought we would, due to some good dice rolls. It is our best red tail one ever, but man, most piloted evasions, 169, that's perfect. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 2 in spite of how tedious it was. As always, if you enjoyed it, click the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. It helps out a great deal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.